Okay, it's showtime. I'm sure not feeling my best today, but when you got a mission to get in gear, get in shape, you gotta make sacrifices. So all this wonderful stuff here, I got some turkey, I got some chicken, I got some beef, I got my vegetables I have to prepare, and this big pot in my hand, I gotta boil some eggs. Alright. I'm using an electric stove. I'm not a fan of it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll let that warm up a bit and then go from there. Get these eggs out. I think I'll make like, say, 2,000 or so. Alrighty, where do I start? Do I start with the chicken? Do I start with the beef? I'm gonna go ahead and make this beef first. So we'll dice that bad boy up, cut him up in pieces, according to my serving sizes. So let's see what my thing calls for. So I'm working with 6 ounces. So 6 ounces it is. Alrighty, let's see. Already got a couple containers out. Cut them up, put them in there, season in there, place them there. Okay. These are the containers to once all this wonderful stuff is done, pre-package some meals, put them in those. I'll start off with one of these containers, cut the beef up, slap a little bit of, some minced onion on there for a little bit of flavor, no sodium seasoning. Believe it or not, I really don't like to cook, but I do it because it's a necessary evil. Okay. Well, I'm using portion sizes, old-fashioned method, size of the palm of the hand. So here we go. Slice this bad boy up. There we go. And there we go. So that's 3 portions down. There we go. Good. And there we go. It's a nice 6 servings right here. It'll go lovely. And just wash this off. Clean the meat. Trim this portion of fat off of here. I want to try to get it as lean as possible. So let's take the knife to this bad boy. There we go. Voila. Fat is gone. There we go. Get you back under here. Get you off some more. Woo! Yeah, might want to pay attention to that. Make sure the water isn't so hot. There we go. All is good. Alrighty. So there we go. Oh yeah, gourmet. It's a sacrifice worth making. Doesn't taste the greatest or anything like that, but can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result, right? You gotta kind of change it up a bit. So if bland is what it sometimes take, instead of all those seasonings with added salts, added sugar to give it all that flavor, then hey, I'm okay with making that sacrifices for a greater good. There we go. Lightly, just lightly. There we go. Alright, good. Yeah, seem to have made a boo-boo back here, because I was taught to do the eggs. You don't want to put the eggs already in boiling water. You actually want the water to eat up with the eggs, because if you put them in, then they'll crack. So we'll go ahead and let that cool back down a little bit, then we'll restart that process and go from there. Alright, we got the beef all together. Then got my best friend over here, Foreman grill. Let's go ahead and make sure we got the right temperature settings for the different meats that I'm about to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see the beef, where we at? Okay, so we need to be working with 400 degrees, so we're gonna get this bad boy pretty hot. And I have the Foreman grill that has that temperature gauge. I think it's the best one to get. It's worth the money. So I know directly, or should I say exactly, what temperatures I'm working with as far as my meats. You want to make sure they're cooked properly. Don't want to get food poisoning. So now hang tight, wait on that bad boy to heat up. It'll beep, let me know when it's done. But in the meantime, what I'm going to go ahead and do is clean off this stuff right here. I'm going to wash this stuff off because I'm about to prepare a different kind of meat. You don't want to cross-contaminate. Not good. Don't want to get sick. So I'll go ahead, break out all the good stuff. Make sure I clean up. There we go. Break these over here. Go ahead, wash this off. be shy about cleaning it up. And if your kitchen gets a little messy, it's okay. You'll do all of this right here, and then you get to do that grand cleanup at the end. There we go. Nice, clean cutting board. Get you back over here, getting you ready for the next meat. Let's go ahead and turn this off. And bring my trash can over here so I can get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That's good. Alright, let's close that bad boy up. Don't want to hit my head up there. My surface is off. Alrighty, let's go ahead. We have some all natural turkey cutlets. Actually, my first experience with these right here. I've never had these before, but I'm about to experiment with them instead of the turkey patties. Let's get these in a container. Let's wash these off. It's already pre-cut, so kind of didn't even need to put them on the cutting board, which I like to wash again. Just create a little bit more, but it's okay. All for the sake of cleanliness. Okay. Go. We got all nice and cleaned up. Napkin again. Let's get this seasoning process to work. Season from high. There we go. Where we cover a lot more ground. See, that's my grill right here. That beeping sound that you hear is telling me that plates are already at that 400 degrees that I'm going to be needing to do these steaks. But what I forgot to do was check the time on those. So I'll need to go ahead and double check on that to make sure I have correct timing, so that way I don't burn the meat, overcook it. Don't want it too dry. I mean, it's bad enough not having all that seasoning on there, all the quote unquote good stuff. So having meats too dry could make for a not so delicious meal. Okay. Alrighty. I think my grill is ready for me. I'll open you up. Bring these nice pieces of meat. Go ahead. Throw them on the grill. Oh yeah. Foreman grill is really cooking made easy. For those of us that don't cook or don't like to cook, this is definitely not a bad investment. Alrighty, bring that down. Let's get you out of there. And we do need a time. Okay. So we're grilling okay, we're gonna go ahead 7 minutes. There we go. It's all done. Let's wash this out. Get ready for this chicken. Remember, I had to redo this portion right here because I made a mistake of slapping the turkey on there, so there we go. Quick wash. Get it all nice and sanitary. Be prepared for the chicken. Go. Covered. This thing is taking forever to cool back down over here. Might want to take it off the hot surface. I think that might help. Alrighty, now to cut up the chicken. Put those in the trash. Trying to trim the fat. Well, in reality, the preparation is what takes so long, not necessarily the cooking. Cooking time is short, but the preparation, yeah, it does take some time. Well, alright, so I'm going to have a volunteer egg test this water to see if they're ready to do this process for me. And I think they are. Matter of fact, I'll add a little bit more water just to be safe. There we go. And get my boys inside. Let's not waste water. The pot is already short on water supply. So we got almost a minute left on the steak over here. So, like I said, preparation time is what takes the longest. I mean, the actual cooking time. I mean, the steak's already done. But I'll let them sit down there for a couple extra minutes while I go ahead and take care of the rest of this stuff. And then we'll get this egg boiling process underway. I think I could fit a few more in here. Okay. And let's go ahead and fire that up. And it's showtime. And I'll go ahead and set my timer so I know what time to take these out. So I normally try to give them about, say, 20 minutes, give or take. I don't know how long you let your eggs go when you boil them for, but I normally give them about 20 minutes. Always seem to work out fine for me. Tricky though on this electric stove. I've done a few before, and I can't say I necessarily remember the time, but it does get a little tricky. All right, let's see what this steak has to offer. Let's see if it's ready to be taken off, or we need a few more minutes. We'll go ahead and bust out this knife and I'm gonna cut it open. See if it's well done enough for me, or if it's still a little bloody and I need to give it a little bit more time. we go. And they're good to go. Voila. This is where it gets tricky right here. Now I have to change out the drip tray and also make sure there's no none of the steak left back on the thing. Once again, you know, granted it's hot, but the cross contamination, I'm a little chicken when it comes to that kind of stuff. Don't want to get sick. Other than I'm already feeling like crap today. One of those days, you know? But like I said, you got to get it done. My friendly cleaner here. Wasn't much on there, but still wanted to make sure we get it all off. Get the new drip tray in place. There we go. Now we gotta change the temperature up over here. All right. Doing some turkey, so we need to take that down 100 degrees. There we go. Well, let me know when it's at 100 degrees and then I'll work from there. Very tricky, this transfer process. I've had one of these spill all over my floor before, and it is no fun trying to clean up. There we go. Alright, let's try to eliminate some of this stuff. Done seasoning, and roger that. I'll let those plates cool off just for a second longer. Don't want to abuse the turkey. Eggs are doing fine. And did I put those away? We're ready. Alright, those are away. Alright, so in the meantime, the rest of the stuff is boring. I'm going to go ahead. What I'm going to do is change cutting boards here, and I'm going to cut up some vegetables. Pre-cut, put them in a container, so that way I don't have to worry about getting up every day and cutting up vegetables. Like I said, preparation is key. It takes quite a bit of time to do that, so I try to cut down on as much preparation time as possible, do it all at once, and then I just grab stuff whenever I'm ready to cook. That means if I'm ready to do up some fresh vegetables again tomorrow, I already have vegetables already prepared. I don't have to worry about trying to wash, clean, cut up more vegetables. So you see all the containers, you see all the stuff. So that's just a little example of how you can go about your stuff. You see the steaks already done. I'm about to do the turkey and so on and so forth. Alright, come back next time for some tips with your boy Malik. Sir Malik, if you will. Bye.